This flag represents the United Kingdom. You know, it was said at one time that the sun didn't set on the British Empire. So its sister, USA, now has that position. And the first thing we recognize is this red cross. What does a red cross represent? Well, it was a sign of the Crusaders, if you remember. The Knights Templar, they wore the red cross, symbol of their religion. They're fighting in the name of God, right? You know, go fact check me on this. Don't believe anything is said here. I'm just entertaining myself, and hopefully, I'm doing a reality check as well. Reality check. I told y'all some time ago, years ago, you better stay here and stop running off to Africa. Remember that? Some of y'all didn't listen. Some of y'all were already there and stayed there because you thought you was escaping the oppression. You thought that your life would be easy over there. You didn't want to face the music here and stand up for yourself and have to fight the power. So now you're stuck. They're not telling you on the news the emergency going on in Africa because whenever there's a crisis of shortage of resources, these so-called undeveloped countries are the first to suffer. Yeah, especially those inner countries, landlocked countries like Malawi, Zambia. Uh, yeah, they're suffering right now because they trusted their oppressor to take care of them. Now they're getting a reality check. And it's their fault they're suffering. I'm not blaming anybody. Their fault because they was lazy for decades. Look at countries like Vietnam. They was a poverty country during the war. In the 60s, they was in poverty. The whole country, south and north. In just 30 years, they rose themselves up. The people came together and rose themselves up out of poverty. That's just one example. A lot of other countries do it. Yeah, they had help from the U.S. Nobody's helping Africa. That's why you should be more determined to do it. Torre Ibrahim, he's showing you it can be done. So you are getting a reality check. Zambia, Zimbabwe, uh, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Zambia, especially those three countries. And it's going to increase. Suffering going to increase. First is an oil crisis because you depend on oil to get your food. Mostly what you export is food. Now you got to feed yourself. So it's going to become a food crisis now. Y'all didn't see this coming? Yeah, y'all didn't. Yeah, y'all was caught. Caught with your pants down. Reality check. And it hasn't really hit America yet because America got so many resources. But it will. I won't give it July. I won't say by July. Because I'm wondering, every time I go to the store, I say, man, they fully stocked. And they say nothing came in since, they said it's been uh, since February. No ships been coming in for the fuel. So that means no ships are being transported. And you mean for 3 months, these stores are still fully stocked? At least the ones I go to. A few items missing, but for the most part, these spaces are still there. So they had a long, and everyone is taught to have resources for at least 2 or 3 months. So I'm sure the stores had that plan as well. But now that 2 or 3 months is over. So I don't like to be a ring of doom, but I really want to give you a reality check and say if you haven't started preparing to go through this storm now, it's almost too late to go to the store and start stocking up. Almost too late. Still might have a little time, but think of it like this. I just gave YouTube community a reality. They always give me reality check that I don't control nothing here. I don't determine what getting posted, and I appreciate that because it gets you to look at the large picture. You don't control anything here. So if you're not growing your own food, if you're not having your own water from your own well, the Bible tells us to do that. By the way, it says you should have your own water well. Why? Because you're depending on another man to take care of you. You would be disappointed. This man is following his agenda. You know, Africa is the most threatened world power if they're allowed to rise. And with their intelligence and their resources, it's a wonder they haven't done it yet. Bad leadership, slavery mentality, following the wrong teachings. That's why they're in the position they're in. All these missionaries going there, lying to them, telling they love us, and God loves you. Okay, somebody's lying. The God that loves you wouldn't allow you to be in that position unless it's for a reality check. So I'm just telling you things you're not going to find on the news. I'm a Renaissance man. I've traveled widely, studied widely. So I started coming here 3 years ago because I had something to say, really for my own community. But I wound up having a world community because I had people from all over the world come and chat with me and agree with this challenge. We have many different channels. You can go back and do your research. Staying in Light was the first one. And then we had the 10 o'clock scholar, the Soul Food channel, the Sane Society channel. Now we're the reality check. For those of you who wonder what happened to those channels, we're a dynamic channel. We don't have the same names all the time. The names are to fit the times. Okay? And this is a holy day when I'm coming here with the holy teachings, because that's what my duty is to do. So it's a reality check for all of you to remember if you don't control anything in this country, you need to have somewhere to go through this storm that's here. It's not coming, it's already here. So you can watch these games all you want to. That's how you're distracted. Got you wasting 2 hours and all your resources watching somebody play ball. Baal, Baal. It's a ritual. Everything's a ritual. You fall into the trap. So that's it. That's the reality check I'm sharing with you all. It's happening in Africa and it's going to come here and it's going to affect the poor communities, those with the less resources, most. So you think it was rough when they took the DEI away? You think it's rough when they took the food stamps away? Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. So you better get your God or your community or whatever it is you trust in to save you. This is war. This man's at war against you. He against. Let me ask you this: how did this all start? What country started all this? I'm trying to think. What? How did this get started? When no got the world stagnant, cars not moving because they don't have gas. It's like a war against the world. Who started this? Hmm. I don't remember. I'm just asking a question. So whoever started this, you can see is a worldwide enemy. They created havoc around the world. This is God's plan. It wouldn't be happening. But you gotta find out what title, username, God. Oh boy. Everything's about definitions. You got to find the meaning of things today to really understand what's going on. Okay, that's been my time. Thank you.